Hey guys, Minnesota Magic here, and we're back with AskUrza.com, the domain that you're supposed to go to play the Urza Planeswalker card that is absolutely unplayable in draft. You know, he costs 5 colors to get out, and there's almost no fixing in the set. So anyway, the +1, the -1, and the -6 all say just go to this website and choose one, because that's convenient to the game. Now at the draft that I went to, either nobody pulled one at all, or the people who drafted it just held on to it because I mean it's over $10 anyway on the open market because it's hilarious. But I have no idea what this is gonna say. So I've never seen it. I didn't preview it ahead of time. No idea whatsoever. Nobody talked about it. Couldn't tell you. But the thing is, it's called AskUrza.com, and there's like a crystal ball. So you'd think, okay, like, does he answer questions? You know, is he like a magic 8 ball? Would you shake his head and flip it over to see what the answer is? I would hope not. Or is he going to generate random things to do in the game because you're actually playing a game and you actually use the abilities? If it says, oh, signs point to yes, like, what is that? Like, what would that do for you in the game? That doesn't make sense. So I think it's going to be game-related actions. But it's going to be a hell of a lot more fun if I start asking him questions. So you know that's where I'm going with this. Let's do it. Oh boy, what should I ask him? Okay. Hey Urza, is Wizards of the Coast going to hire an actual chimpanzee at their company to do basic office tasks like copies and stapling and collating? +1. The answer is until end of turn, up to one target creature gets +1/+1 and gains first strike, vigilance, and lifelink. I don't know if that really answers my question. Maybe I didn't ask it right, or maybe he can't answer questions about wizards because he's from like the lore, the story. Like what he doesn't know what Wizards of the Coast is. This is not like a never-ending stories situation where they're like, "Oh, I'm aware that there is a reader." Well, let's try it again. Will the Phyrexians ever show up in a future set? -1. Urza deals 4 damage to target creature player, and you gain 4 life. That really does kind of guarantee it. I mean, if you really read into it and read between the lines, I'm going to say that absolutely the Phyrexians are going to be in a future set. So, that's pretty sweet ability, actually. Let's go -1 again. I don't want to ult him yet. Let's see. What have I always wondered? Has Jace been printed too many times? Which actually, that's kind of like meta. That's the game, but maybe I'll answer it. His answer is create 2 3/1 red elemental creature tokens with haste. Exile them at the beginning of the next end step. I'm starting to see a pattern here because I'm pretty darn sure that the first ability was an Ajani ability. I might be wrong about that. Might have been someone similar. Might have been like Garuk. But then that's definitely a Chandra ability. Like, for sure. I mean, that's like that one that's legal right now. So, let's spam this. Destroy target non-creature permanent as a +1? Okay, I don't know who that would be as a +1. I mean, that could be like one of 50 different planeswalkers there. Until end of turn, Urza becomes a legendary... Okay. A legendary 4/4 red dragon creature token with flying and indestructible with haste. He doesn't lose loyalty, blah, 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 blah. Okay, who's that douchebag who brought Ugin back to life and ruined Fate Reforged for everybody? I keep wanting to call him Dracon, but that's you've seen him in the videos. Who the hell is it? It's like S something. Sarkhan, that's what it is. Sarkhan. So this guy just generates like one random ability from a planeswalker in the past. Put a loyalty con on Urza for each creature target opponent controls. Wow, who does that? That sounds like a blue thing. It's pretty wild. Add X mana in any combination and X number of creatures control. Oh, that's I didn't know there would be a quiz. I want to say that's a Johnny too, but no, it would have to be like green. Maybe Nissa. I don't know. Maybe Vraska could have been. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library. Put all creature cards revealed this way in your hand. The rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Okay. Okay, that's I think that's a Nissa ability. Because it's like a Coco. Huh, so -1, so you may put a creature from your hand into the battlefield. What? Oh, hello. Create a 3/3 green beast creature tokens. Reveal the top 5 cards of the library. Opponent separates them into 2 piles. Yeah, Fact or Fiction. Got it. I've seen that one. You get an emblem. Okay, so it does. These aren't really related to +1 or -1 on the original Planeswalker that they came from. But that's an alt. I mean, I've never seen an emblem come out of anything other than an ultimate. Although debatably, you could say Gideon's a little different because it's a 0. But it is last on the card. So if that's how you classify an ultimate, you get an emblem with creatures you control get +1/+1. That's literally the -4 from the other Gideon. Oh boy, what's his -6 gonna be? This must be nuts. Oh, each player shuffles his or her hand and graveyard into his or her library. You draw 7 cards. That is Nicol Bolas. Well, or Ugin. I think it's Bolas though. Anyway, destroy. Oh wait, no, maybe that's that demon guy. I don't remember. God, I can't afford planeswalkers. I'm poor. Destroy all lands target player controls. I don't know who does that, but holy crap. These might all be alts. Put all creature cards from all graveyards onto the battlefield under your control. That's a very recent Nissa. That's Rise of the Dark Realms, but but it is. I mean, it is Rise of the Dark Realms. Oh boy, 10 damage, target player, and each creature he or she controls. That. Oh, that was that guy that with like the volcanoes in the background. Flip 5 coins. What is this, Krark? Was he a planeswalker? Take an extra turn after this one for each coin that comes up heads. There's a joke there somewhere. Damn, this guy ain't playing. X-Life draw X card X's number of lands you control. That's kind of similar to like a white-blue card, honestly. That sounds like a spell. That might be like Tameo. I'm sure I'm just massacring these. You gain 7 life, draw 7 cards, and put up to 7 permanent cards from your hand on the battlefield. I'm very certain that that's Nissa, but not 100% certain. Emblem, if a source would deal damage you, prevent 1. Oh, that's an old planeswalker. So you can see these are just abilities from every planeswalker ever, and he certainly is not going to answer any of my questions, why is it called AskUrza.com? It should be Urza generates a random planeswalker ability.com. I mean, it's already inconvenient to pull out a smartphone and burn up your data and go to this website and use it in the middle of a Magic game. And what if nobody has a smartphone, or a computer, or internet, or Wi-Fi? I mean, it's just, I really don't like this idea. I think they could have gotten just silly as hell with this, but I do like the idea of what they actually did with it. So like, get rid of the whole inconvenience thing. This is amazing. And honestly, you could just write them down on a piece of paper. And if it's like 12 options each, just roll a 12-side or die or whatever. And I could probably go into the code, download the JavaScript, and go rip it apart. But where's the fun in that? I mean, somebody on Reddit probably already did it. There's probably a full list up right now if you're interested. Either that or people are just spamming it and writing down the results. There seems to be a code for a no repeat, so these might be on a cycle, or it might be on like a stored variable thing, which actually loading them into an array and comparing them would get exponentially more difficult. So it's not like there's infinite answers, but I'm kind of a software engineer. So anyway, this is AskUrza.com. Really, it just reroutes to magic.wizards.com/en/product/unstable/AskUrza. And it'll be interesting to see how long this stays up, because technically it kind of has to stay up forever, doesn't it? Good job, Wizards. So thanks for watching. Go ask Urza your most deep questions about the lore. Oh wait, by Urza I mean go to Saibon's channel. And I'll see you guys next video.